Hello YouTube, my name is Jan and today we'll be looking at 4 glitches in Minecraft that you can actually use. Yes, 4 glitches in Minecraft that aren't just fun to mess around with, but 4 glitches that will actually prove to be quite useful. The first glitch is very interesting for people who've spent some time in a world in Minecraft, and they've been to the Nether. They've got this delicious glowstone right here. They've found some slimes, they've been able to make sticky pistons, and the lever's not too expensive to make. And maybe they have a shovel, but a shovel's not needed for this glitch. So you really want to get mining again, and you want to find some cave systems, and you want to get into some combat. You want to just find some cave systems, basically, but you don't want to dig all over the place because you don't actually know where they are, and you just, well, there might be one over there, but you don't know, maybe you've already explored that, so you don't actually know where they are. And there is one pretty easy way you can actually find out where they are. Well, I guess you can cheat, but you can also do something which is not cheating, but it's using a glitch, and the way you do it is you dig 3 blocks down, so there you go. Then you dig 2 down here, and 2 down here. So this is how it looks. 2 down here, and then 3 down here. So basically 3 by 1, but one of them is 1 deeper. And let me actually go back into just survival mode here, and go down, and you can do this in both modes. It works in creative and in survival. But just for the sake of time, I've actually been in creative to get the items. But you place down the sticky piston right here, and then you place a block of glowstone right here. And then you place a lever right there. It doesn't matter what order you do it in. And then you pull the lever. And boom. You don't lose any health. Sometimes you may lose some health, maybe half a heart or something like that. But as you can see, you can really well see what's around you. You can see the well, this looks kind of cool here. Actually, it's kind of a squarish thing, and you can see that there is an abandoned mine shaft over here, and there's a spider here. You can even see the spider there, and obviously the lava going around. So you can really well see what's going on. And you might think, how do I get out? Obviously, you could break the glowstone, or you could just simply jump and deactivate the lever, and then use, let's say, this block here to make your way out. And this is basically how you would find some cave systems. So again, you would kind of, set it up in this manner. You can also do it before jumping in if you so desire. Jump in, and then pull the lever over there, and boom. And again, I didn't lose any health. Sometimes, like I said, you might lose half a heart or something like that, but it will not suffocate you until you can actually use this glitch for your advantage. You can at least kind of see where they are, and of course you can dismantle this, you can set it up somewhere else, and then you can see again where all of these things are. And for example, you can see here, and you can see below you, straight below you, so you can move this if you so desire, and you can use this to your heart's content. And this is a glitch that I found particularly cool, because yes, you were able to do this in creative before. Well, actually in creative you couldn't, and with certain mods you could, but in vanilla Minecraft this is actually a really nice way of doing this if you really want to do it. And again, if you want to get out, just jump, hit the lever, and place a block below you, and get out. And now you can kind of tell where they are, and you can start digging, and you can start getting into some fights, and find some awesome loot. Okay, time for glitch number 2. This glitch I find particularly helpful if you want to build an underwater structure, or an SMP maps, because who's going to think that someone could actually stay underwater for this entire length? Nobody would suspect that. They would not suspect you crawling up on them through this enormous pond of water. If you were to get through this, you would actually have to stay on top by pressing the space bar so that you wouldn't run out of breath, and so nobody would actually believe that you would be able to make that. Well, you actually can. If you have 3 iron, or a bucket, if you have 3 iron, you can make a bucket. That's kind of what I'm hinting at. What you can do is you can just simply walk into the water, and as you can see here, no problem, no problem. My health is not going down. Now you can actually see that those bubbles are kind of going away, and that's my breath, or my oxygen that I have left. Once that goes down, and I'm just going to let that run out, actually, because I just kind of want to show you. You probably know what happens. You can probably tell if you haven't played Minecraft. Boom, there you go. I get hurt. So after a certain time, I have to go up, and people would be able to tell, oh, look, there is my enemy, and let's snipe him, or something like that. And one way you can avoid this actually quite easily is with a bucket. So let's try to make our way back, but this time, and I'm actually going to set the time to 0 here, just so that you guys can see better. What was that again? There we go, time set 0, there we go. So now you can see better, and I will just take my bucket, and what you can do is, obviously you can scoop up water and just place it somewhere else. And if you know Minecraft doesn't have the value for nothing. There is no nothing in Minecraft. Everything is something. Everything above here is actually blocks. I'm walking in blocks. But these blocks are considered air, so I can walk through them, and they also give me, well, oxygen back, obviously. And what you can probably tell is already if I place like some water here and I take some water, you can see that it doesn't update right away. And this glitch takes use of this, makes use of that. So, if you walk into the water with a bucket, that is preferable, and you're thinking, oh, I'm kind of running out of breath. You just right click, and booyah, full oxygen. And then you just kind of have to put it away. In order to put it away, you actually have to click on a block that is not a water block, but if you just want to be straight below here, you can actually take a water block away. The only thing you need to do in order to put this water block out of your bucket and put it back into the ocean is to right click, let's say a dirt block, or really anything else except water or lava or air. You can't just place it right in the middle of the sky, which makes sense, it will fall down. So this is a way where you can just, wade through water, and I just went through all this water actually, so a much further distance without having to actually go up. And it's actually a really fun way to build underwater, but also to sneak up on your opponents. Hello there, sheep, I'm going to push you into the water. And so there we go, this was glitch number 2, really useful in my opinion as well, not necessarily for mining, but for combat maybe a little. So, for glitch number 3, we're actually on a different map. This is my Skyblock survival map, and as you can see, I've actually been pretty busy. This has taken me, well, a couple of hours to build. I'm not the fastest builder, and I always have to kind of make sure that everything is useful. And this has actually just been my way to get sand. So I've just kind of rounded that off, and I will be building something later on there. This is my water tower here, which I don't use anymore, seeing as, well, I have found the second water block through going to the nether, which was quite fun, actually. And, yeah, I found everything, and I got all the achievements. No, actually, I probably did not, but as you can see, there's my farm over there, and there's a pumpkin there, which I'm actually going to take, and I'm going to need that later as well. As you can see, right here, it's actually a snowy biome, but there's something dangerous about this kind of survival map, and this is, what if a creeper actually walks up to you, and he's on here, but you don't actually know what to do, he's got con at you. Well, how about this fella over here? This fella's a snow golem, and if you've been playing Minecraft, you probably know who he is. He'll walk around and he'll shoot at enemies with snowballs. He won't hurt them, but he'll push them off. And so this is sometimes actually really nice and really cool to have. And as you can see, I have a pumpkin farm, not a melon farm. What am I saying? A pumpkin farm over there. And so all I need is snow. And this guy is providing me with infinite snow. And in order to show you that he does, I'm just simply going to walk into my little house over there, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're in my house, and as you can see, there's pumpkins there, and everything here, just pretty nice. And now we're gonna walk back to Mr. Snowman. And as you can see, normally if you shovel up snow, the snow just disappears, and just kind of have to wait for it to snow again. And sometimes it's actually quite okay most of the time, but sometimes you just really want the snow. So all you do is be careful not to push them off, and then press shift, and booyah, there you go. Infinite snow, as you can see here. And you might have to be getting really close to get all the snow, but as you can see, you can get a lot of snow that way. And it's infinite, as you can see here. I mean, how much snow should be on here, and you can really fill up your inventory with this really quickly. And I'll actually be using up my... yeah, there we go. I've just used out my shovel for snow, and as you can see, wow, there's a lot of snow here, and there would be an infinite amount of snow there. Perfect. And with this snow, if I have pumpkins, which obviously you can break down into seeds and then grow, and just to show you, I can show you my pumpkin farm over there. So there you go, there are the 2 pumpkins here, and they haven't grown yet, but they will eventually, and so they will provide me with fresh pumpkins that I can make into new snow golems, and they basically help me shoot down any creepers, any zombies, any skeletons, any spiders that happen to spawn over here, for example, and that would otherwise be a threat to me. And they're actually quite useful, especially on skyblock survival maps, because they don't hurt the enemies, but they may push them off. And so, yeah, it actually happened a couple of times. And they cannot push you off as well. Well, they can push you off, but they can't throw snowballs at you and push you off that way, which is really nice. But yeah, and plus free snowballs. Who doesn't like snowballs? Glitch number 4 can actually prevent unwanted guests in your homes. This is actually your entry. And imagine this in a mountain, or on a mountain. You wouldn't be able to tell, you would just walk by. But there's actually your base behind it. And maybe you're able to tell that something is here. But you're not quite sure what it is. Maybe you know you've seen it. It is a minecart. So if you push it in just slightly, maybe just a little more, just so that it basically shows up here a little bit, you can right click on this, and boom, you're in. You're on the other side. Booyah. And if you really want to be careful about it, and you really don't want anyone popping in, this is what you do. Boom. And maybe even getting another block, and boom. Now this will make this become invisible or black, and if it's invisible, you've actually moved the minecart back. So you can do that as well. But you can also push it in, and then basically close this up. And this will basically be like a death trap for anyone who wants to come in. So this becomes dark, and you can right click, but you'll basically die. You won't be able to get out. You will not be able to get out. Now, I'll be moving into game mode 1 here, simply because I don't want to die. But as you can see here, you will suffocate in this block here. So let's get out of the minecart. And as you can see, you can push it back as well if you want to. And yeah, you can just kind of right click and you can do lots of cool things with minecarts, and maybe hide your base a little bit better than you were before. So there you have it, folks. 4 awesome glitches to make your life in Minecraft easier. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, it would be fantastic if you could leave a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe to the channel. I will be doing more videos on this channel, and if you have any suggestions as well, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you thought of this video, what I could improve, and until then, see you around.